Alright gang, welcome to another video here on the ICG Store YouTube page. Today we have an interesting one. We have Mono Green Aggro. So we have tons of gigantic creatures that are lower costed on the converted mana cost scale. And then we have a couple of Planeswalkers and Vivian. And then a couple of cool cards that I've yet to play with, like this Garruk's Harbinger. This is kind of neat, especially with like Sultai being the best deck out there. The Hexproof from black is really solid, and it also gives you card advantage to fight back against the Sultai deck. And then you have this Barkhide Troll with pseudo Hexproof. A lot of times you're going to be using up all your mana in the early turn, so I don't know how super useful that's going to be, but a 2-mana 3/3 is definitely powerful. And then another sweet one here, Stonecoil Serpent. So it's not green, but it becomes a giant snake artifact monster thing. So, and then what we have in the sideboard is just the usual, some utility cards, ways to get rid of artifacts, enchantments, and then my favorite, Mr. Elder Gargaroth. Ever since we played it a couple weeks ago, this card, I love this card, and I want to play more of it. I want to build like a Jund mid-range deck with Kroxa and this, and I don't know. I got ideas, but we'll see. I kind of want to just play decks that are a little bit more tuned right before rotation. Then when rotation comes, I'm gonna have a ton of just brews coming through. So, but let's go ahead and play a couple matches with this and see if it's good, bad, or ugly. I think that this has been kind of like the go-to deck for people playing the ladder, because it's definitely good against the Sultai decks. And it's a quick deck, so you can play lots of matches over and over again and just climb the ladder as you fall down and hopefully end up being higher than where you started. But yeah, the spoilers for the new Zendikar Rising set started to come out. This is Sunday, so tomorrow we're gonna get some more. They already spoiled the Jace and the Nahiri. The Nahiri is like kind of whatever. Not like super pumped on it, but the Jace, I feel like the Jace has a ton of potential. Like it feels like it's kind of like a mid-rangey card where it's like you can generate a ton of value from it, and you can play multiples of them, because you can let the non-legendary one die, or sorry, the legendary one die. So this hand is an interesting one. It's gonna be good against aggressive deck, but I don't know what else. But it's definitely a keeper. The Stonecoil Serpents are alright. What are we playing? Teamer. So we hit a solid 1-mana play. I saw these cards light up and I was like, what can I play for 0 mana? Like, that is technically true. We are allowed to play that card, but yeah, let's go ahead and get a Scavenging Ooze down into play. So they're not playing black, so we don't really have to worry about eliminate, but there is like Bone Crusher Giant. Scavenging Ooze is more so like a mid-range to late game card, but I think that on turn 2 it's going to be a little bit better than a Stonecoil Serpent. Slam the Beast. See if we can get some beats in. But yeah, the Nahiri card, it would be very cool if Colossus Hammer stayed in Standard, but that rotates out when Zendikar comes in, so it's just kind of like a feel bad. So we have an interesting decision here. We can Questing Beast to just apply pressure. That'd put him at 4. They could have Ether Gust here. If they have Ether Gust, then a Stonecoil Serpent would be better. We could go Pel Collector into Stonecoil Serpent. You know, I think that sounds a little bit better. And then next turn we can resolve the Questing Beast. This just puts like a ton of pressure into play. Well, they had a Quench, so yeah, the Quench would have hit the Questing Beast. So this play actually turned out really great for us because we were able to put some more power on the board. Puts him at 8. Yeah, this puts him in a pretty hard spot because this Primal Might, I mean, if they play like a Hydroid Crisis here, this Primal Might's going to strike it down with the Beast. Ooh, Gadwick. Whenever you play a blue spell, it taps a creature down. Interesting. So, we definitely want to play this Primal Might. But the question is, do we want to play anything else this turn? Because we can resolve a Stone Cold Serpent. Yeah, so let's go ahead and play this Primal Might for 1. Beast will fight the Gadwick. Perfect. And we could have played a Stone Cold Serpent to buff up the Pelt Collector, but... So, what do we want here? If they're playing like a Teamer control deck, we want to play a little bit longer of a game. Let's go ahead and bring in 1 Great Henge. They're not going to have a ton of creatures, so they're going to have some spot removal with Bone Crusher Giant or Scorching Dragonfire. Do we want to bring in Gargaroth? It might be a little bit too slow. I do really like this card, though. What are we taking out? What are we taking out here? So we probably want to cut some Primal Mites. Gem Razor. Don't really need that. Yeah, let's bring in Gargaroth. We got room for it. We got room for the Big Daddy, the Big Elder. Anything else that we want to ship? Garruk's Harbinger actually is... The Hexproof from Black is irrelevant, but the fact that we get to draw cards is going to be useful, so we'll keep that in. And these 2 Primal Mites we might want to shave, but we'll see. We'll see after game 2 if we lose. I mean, they're probably playing some amount of like Brazen Borrowers, or we could use the Primal Might to kill a Nissa animated land. So this hand looks kind of weak, but it lets us play. Let's just play this Great Henge. I don't know. This is an interesting hand. We're up a game. Let's go ahead and keep it. We have a turn 1 play, and we have 2 draws at a turn 2 play. And if we can hit a turn 2 play, we'll be fine, because we'll have the Beast and then some other stuff. So this hand seems pretty alright. But yeah, back to the Nahiri, the Colossus Hammer. That's a solid draw. If Colossus Hammer was still in Standard, it would be a much better card, but I guess I mean, it's Zendikar, so they're gonna be printing other artifacts. Like, that's kind of like one of the things, the core, the white creatures quench. That's fine. They're not quenching our bombs. The core love to use equipment, so, and all the others in the car sets, there's always there hasn't been like a ton of great ones, but they still exist, and they might push some in the new set. That'd be nice. Well, I don't know. I'm more on the side of not playing creatures, so I guess the weaker the equipment spells, the better, because I'm probably never going to play any of them. So I will play them to see if they're good, but I will not play them and enjoy them. Awesome. So we can go ahead and get this Beast down. We might have another Quench or an Ether Gust. So this is an interesting decision. We don't have a turn 4 play, so I think that we want this on top, instead of maybe drawing a land and then the feel bads. And this is only creature spells or abilities. Yeah. So they've definitely had answers to our stuff, but I guess our turn 4 play could have been Vivian, but that's not like a very good turn 4 play. So I'm going to Beast. We're going to Beast into Beast. And let's whack him for 1. And then next turn we can resolve whatever we want, I suppose. We're in the driver's seat. So as long as they don't, I think, what would we want them to play here? Even like a Nissa is kind of rough, because the following turn they can go wild, but it'd be sweet if they tapped out and played a card that sucked. Please do that, opponent. All opponents going forward, please do that. Please play your worst cards. I think if they don't play anything here, we're just going to go with Elder Gargaroth, because Great Henge is a card that is going to bring us back into this game. So we want that to resolve. Okay, perfect. So we're probably just going to play Great Henge here.
This land, we are all connected. The land shall conquer you.
The Great Henge. There's another beast. So we'll get the Henge down. And if they do decide to counter this, then their Nissa will die to our 6 mana or 6 power in play. So it's kind of like a win-win for us. So if they either guessed it or quench. Yeah, we will not do that. This is when they come into play. Enters the battlefield. Okay. So we could go ahead and get some instant value here by just playing the beast. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. The 1/1's not going to really matter that much. Ooh, a Stonecoil Serpent. That's solid. At this point, I think we're just trying to get this Nissa down. Next turn, we can do some shenanigans because we'll have Henge mana and a bunch of stuff to do with it. Really hoping they don't have like Hydroid Crazes here that could refill their hand. And they have a bazillion mana. That'd be cool. Just like Uro would be like kind of the middle of the road play. That'd be good for Gadwick. Okay. So that's like almost as good as Hydroid Crazes. Oh, man. So this is going to be an uphill battle for sure. So we can get this Arc Vivian down to get the beast to destroy the Nissa. If this is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'd have 6 and then 3 to work with. So that is not enough to play Arc Bow and something else. Yeah, let's just go play. Let's get the Arc Bow down. And then we can play a Serpent for 4. Okay, I can get behind that.
I am Scala's vengeance, and I'm coming for you next.
So this beast is going to destroy the Nissa.
We're gonna tear you apart.
Get the Serpent down. And that would be for 4. Draw a card. And the beast can whack. He can attack. They could double block here, I guess, if they wanted. So this is a little rough because, I mean, they just drew 4 cards, so they could have another Nissa. That would be pretty backbreaking. Nissa into land. Ugh. I guess, fortunately, the Stonecoil Serpent is protection from multicolored. Kind of like, maybe not. A lot of all their stuff is like monocolored, so that's slightly irrelevant here. Get the Gargaroth next turn. We get to play Big Daddy. Big Daddy Garg. Gargaleroth. I don't know how good. Oh, man, they did have it. So, I mean, it looks like we're going to be able to protect our Vivian this turn, unless they want to trade some of their stuff away. Interesting. We can... I mean, the Vivian's not really going to do a whole ton. Putting extra counters on this stuff doesn't really seem too powerful, but... Decisions. Do we trade with the 1/1 with the Paradise? Oh, they didn't attack. Perfect. we can... We're going to play a bunch of creatures this turn, so let's go ahead and activate this. Gargaroth. They have a bunch of mana, so if we have 6, 7, 8, 9... So let's play this first. Maybe bait out a counterspell. Or maybe we'll draw something sweeter. Forest is not sweeter. I guess we'll get this Gargaroth down. There might have been merit to be playing a land first in case they have Quench. Okay. Not punished. Land. So the 2 creatures that can attack are these 2, so submit. And let's do some damage.
Stomping time.
I mean, I guess they could play a blue spell and tap our stuff down, which would be kind of... That would suck, but... Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah, that was pretty solid, because now they're going to get 2 good cards here. I forgot about this card. I'll have to put that in some of the decks. I think Thassa's Intervention is a really good card. So we could attack here, put him to either 6 or 9. I think maybe the Nis... I think we just got to end this game. Put some pressure on him. Because if we can't kill the Nissa... Yeah, let's just go ahead and attack them. Put them at 6. And this kind of like opens up a window to win, as long as they have like blanks in their hand. But they have a ton of mana, so like another Gadwick, or just if they have spells in their hand, it's gonna feel bad. But man, what do we need here? We need like a questing beast off the top, a questing beast into another, into some like a Ranger's Guile or something. I mean, this Henge kept us in the game. It's drawn us like 4 cards, so 4 mana draw 4. And I mean, like, the game isn't over anytime soon. Like, we have a lot of beef on the board. Ooh, solid play from the opponent. Ooh. That's definitely a really good card in this situation. Flood, oh no. I think that's, oh no. You return 4 mana. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What was that? Was that Flood of Tears? That's absurd. That's absurd. Ugh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But I guess... I don't know. How does that... Return on non-land permanents to the owner's hands. I guess that's weird because it doesn't trigger Shark Typhoon. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so how do we play all the cards in our hand? How do we play all the cards in our hand? Is there a way that we can get Gargaroth down with Vivian? So 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana. We cannot, unfortunately. Oh, no. So if we put Beast down for 3... then we still cannot play the Henge. Oh, man. Just none of this adds up. None of this adds up to the stuff we need it to add up to. So do we just play Gargaroth and Harbinger? It's probably the play, right? We just need to get power on board. Yeah, we'll just get power on board. Because they have a lot on their side. Oh, you know what? We can play Henge into a 2/2 Stonecoil Serpent. I think that yeah, because we're going to gain some life. I'll play this for 2. Okay. I mean, that doesn't feel the best, but, you know, at least it blocks. Ooh, Questing Beast. Questing Beast. I mean, if we can find a window to win, the Questing Beast is going to help out a ton, because it has haste, and they're not going to be expecting it. But, I mean, they have... look at this. They have 6 blockers, so... oh, they're at 2. That makes Questing Beast lethal, so if they do... what are they going to do here? Gargaroth lets us make 3 3s. Interesting. I think we still have potential to win this game. There's definitely still potential here. This Great Henge, too, is going to let us draw probably 2 or 3 cards.
Rise, my elemental friend.
If only we had a Wrath. Oh my goodness, if we had a Wrath, that'd be baller. So they're probably going to cast a blue spell. They did not. So, I think that we just want to trade here. We'll make a 3/3 beast. The 3/3 beast trades with all their lands, so that's better than the life. And then we're going to draw cards off the Henge, so the beast just makes the most sense. They're thinking here. What are we thinking about? This is nice too, because we get to take their 2 best lands. Okay, so they get to make a shark. I'm okay with that. So, I think we need to... we got to deal with that shark somehow, and Vivian will do that. And that'll open up being able to attack. Okay, so what do we do here? We can play Vivian and fight the 6/6 shark. And then we can play the Questing Beast and attack. Is that our play? So this still leaves us with 1, 2, 3 enough to play. We're going to be able to play a ton of stuff here. So the other option is to try and deal with the Planeswalker, but so this is going to just deal damage to this. And then if we make this 6 mana, 7, 8. So we have 8 producible mana. Let's go ahead and play a Harbinger. See what we draw. Ooh, Stonecoil Serpent. And then Questing Beast. Draw a card. Oh, look at that. We can also play Spell Collector. This will be helpful because I can block. Alright, so let's do some damage. So let's go ahead and make a beast. Got him. I don't actually think that they're dead. Oh, I guess they have 2 blockers. Oh man, they were dead. They only have 2 blockers. We did all that extra work for nothing. We did all that thinking. We got that big brain. We got big brain plays coming through. Sometimes when I play, I'm just like, these numbers probably do not add up to their life total, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna guess. I guess maybe if I was like a major tournament, maybe I would think about my plays, but nah, not in the safety of my home. We just go wild here. So, do we want to just play a 1/1 Stonecoil Serpent here? I think we do. That way, if we make it to turn 4 and we haven't drawn much, this arc bow can get a little bit of value. Two little rough draws. I think we're gonna wait for turn 3 for this bark hide. So let's go ahead and get this down for 2. What do we have here? A Brazen Borrower. That's fine. It's like a tempo play. Is it just blue-green? Blue-green flash? It is Sultai. So now we can go ahead and get down this Barkhide Troll. Hit him for 1. And now we have the 1 man up to protect our troll. So yeah, it's more of like a Sultai control deck as opposed to like Sultai mid-range. Sultai basics is what it looks like. So we can, this is the turn we can go ahead and get a Vivian down, and we're going to buff up our Stonecoil Serpent.
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs.
Perfect. So this way both of them are lethal to the Hydroid Krasis. They want to take the 6, it's cool with me. Ooh, Nissa. That's a solid play because that will kill our Vivian. Ugh. Unfortunate. But we will be able to kill their Nissa, so that's actually not that bad. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. But I think we don't want to play that yet, so so in order to keep our creature alive, we're going to need to pay 2 for this. So X will be 1. This will fight this. And then we can play a Stonecoil Serpent for 2. Get some more power on board. We'll destroy their Nissa. And we also got a land out of them too, so that was kind of nice. The Primal Might was kind of like a strip mine. Uro. Reasonable play. Reasonable. So what are they grabbing out of their library? Swamp. A swamp, you say? Drown the lock. That's fine, because we got a questing beast coming down. No block. Oh yeah, they have reach too. I forgot about that. So questing beast, let's go ahead and push some more damage. It's gonna put him at 5. So, and this Primal Might's gonna feel real good if they tap out here, because we can give our serpents here an extra boost in power. Ooh. Pretty good. If they have like an eliminate. Ooh. So let's go ahead and they could have eliminate, Heartless Act. They cannot have drawn the lock. So if they have Heartless Act, this play is going to be pretty bad because we're going to Primal Might big enough to destroy their Uro. But they already played. Oh, man. Do we just go for the win here? Do we go for the win, or do we go for the win next turn? Yeah, if they have Heartless Act, we lose. Otherwise, they're gaining 3 to go to 11, and we have a bunch of cards on board. And then we can try and Primal Might next turn. We can Primal Might with Garruk's Harbinger. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. So let's go ahead and get down Pelt Collector and the Harbinger. And then we can actually still attack with the Questing Beast because it has Death Touch. If they want to trade, that's fine because the Uro is an additional 3 life as well. Because when it attacks. So let's see. Let's see what they got. Do your worst. Hopefully it's just play Brazen Borrow or pass. So we're just gonna take our beats here. The more creatures we have, the better. They might have an extinction event, and they're getting rid of odds. Odds would get rid of everything, but no, odds would kill them. So I don't know. So let's go ahead and Primal Might for 3. Yeah, if we Primal Might for 3 on the Harbinger, well, if we do it for 4, I guess we can only do it for 3. So then, I guess we'll just do it for 2. That way we have a backup Primal Might. Oh, wait, hold on. We could probably just win this turn if we go Primal Might for 0. We'll have the Serpent fight the Hydroid Krasis. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to get super fancy. And then depending on what they do, we can... So, yeah, okay, cool. So they did have the Heartless Act. So then we can go ahead and fight Harbinger with Krasis. If they have a counterspell, I think we might have punted here. We should have targeted the Harbinger because it has hexproof from black. So if they rip like a Ether Gust here, it's gonna feel real bad. No, don't. Yes, I got it. Okay, so I knew there was a way to victory there. Thank goodness we found it. Guiles are good. What else do we want? Kind of like Gargaroth, one of these Great Hinges. Voracious Hydra. Do we want that? I kind of want this. So the Primal Mites are a little bit weak. They looked pretty good in that game, but that's not going to come up. We'll go down to 1. So then we got what? Hinge, Gargaroth, and the Voracious Hydra, and the Guiles. So this is against the mirror match, it looks like. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't know if we should board in this Voracious Hydra, but it's going to be sweet if we get to resolve it and fight a creature, or just have like a gigantic creature. It does die to eliminate, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Let's see if we can go 3-0 with this deck. We're 1-0, game up on game 2. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm really excited. Spoilers come out tomorrow, so, or more spoilers, I should say. I'll keep it, but I ain't happy. I ain't happy about it. I'm a little bit happier now. Let's go ahead and get a 1/1 down. What do we got? Ooh, solid play opponent. Can I see a Garruk's Harbinger leaving play in my future? I do. It gone. Forever. Then we can play a Hydra on 3 and then a Beast on 4. I hope they don't have... Oh, never mind. We got other plays. Let's just go ahead and slam this Beast. We gotta put power into play. And what's nice is that the Stone Cold Serpent is a 1/1. Awesome. It's a 1/1. Oh, we got removal. Oh no. So we get to keep our Stone Cold Serpent. How fun. Solid play. So let's go ahead and get this Beast. Hit him for 5. And then this Hydra can fight for... It'll be a 3/4. Oh no, Gargaroth. Oh no. Oh man. So what do we want to do here? We're gonna attack and see what they... Oh man, when they block, they get... we gotta do it. We gotta keep the pressure on. And I think we're just gonna play this Hydra with 8 counters. I think is what we're gonna do. I guess we gotta do this first. So that is x equals 6. Is that right? No, x equals 4. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, so there's a bunch of counters. Unfortunately, it was not big enough to destroy the Elder Gargaroth, so... Miss up. This does die to eliminate, so hopefully they don't have that. Alright, that's a pay 2 mana, lose a life card. So they're not dead. They are going to have to chump the Hydra. This is interesting. Oh no, they did have the eliminate. Oh no. Questing Beast. Oh, Pelt Collector. Alright. Not really much we could draw here. But I mean, I guess they're only down to 1 card. So we just need to play like a creature that's bigger than a 3/3. And we'll be fine. That's not it. So we'll be taking 9. We got 1 more draw at it. 1 more draw. So we'll take 9, go to 2. And see if we can rip something relevant. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze. It's not terrible. They have Ether Gust here, where that's terrible. Yeah, what do we got? What do we got? It buffs up our Pelt Collector as well, so... We're gonna have we have 1, 2, we have 2 creatures in the bin. Oh, don't have removal. Ugh. Yeah, that's the game. Alright, game 3. Game 3. So do we want these ram throughs for removal? No, I think Primal Might would just be better anyway, so... Yeah, I guess we'll just we'll hit submit, see where it takes us. I think our hand was just, our draw was a little bit slow, and he had Extinction Event, so what are you going to do? His cards lined up to my cards a little bit better, so that's okay. We'll get him in game 3. We'll get him in game 3. Yeah. I like to play MMOs, like World of Warcraft and whatever else in the past I've played, but definitely World of Warcraft a ton. But it's kind of interesting. Amazon is producing a game called is it New World, and they have like there's an open beta right now, and we're playing it with a couple friends, and it's definitely really fun. It's definitely a neat game. In order to get the beta though, you got to pre-order the game, so it's kind of like a neat trick to get you to buy the game. So, but I've been really excited for that, but that it won't come out till next year. But the new expansion for World of Warcraft, the Shadowlands, comes out in like 2 months, so definitely going to be some fun games to play. The new Magic set comes out, so that's like something great to look forward to. Cyberpunk 2077, that's going to be, that's going to take up my whole winter. Yeah, so definitely a lot of great things to look forward to coming in the next couple of months. There's the Commander Legends. It comes out here in October. So if we're back to normalcy, we can draft that. That's going to be sweet. You get to draft your Commander deck and play it. Pretty excited for that. I just really like drafting. So, when being able to have like a different way of drafting is unique. It's going to be fun. I was thinking the other day, it's so weird how 30 years ago, Magic came out and said, this is the rules, right? These are the rules, and everybody loves it. And everybody still loves it. But at some point, 10 years ago, somebody said, ugh, that's our first mulligan of the day. Somebody was like, we're going to play one-ofs in our deck, and it's going to be 100 cards, no more, no less. And then, it ended up being, a great way to play Magic. Think about that 30 years ago. If somebody, we can go ahead and play a 2/2 here. If they said, this is how we're going to play Magic. Maybe it'd be even popular now. It's so interesting to think about that they literally changed the rules of Magic, and now it's another way to play the game. It's very cool. All right, Beast is gone. The Hydra, we can get it to enter play with 2 counters, which is irrelevant. In hindsight, I'm thinking this Hydra was kind of a bad include. I think this is more so for aggressive decks. I don't know what this is going to kill. Yeah, I guess we'll just let that resolve. We could cast the Guile in response, but at least this will give us a Hydra for later turns. If we rip lands for the next 3 draws. Ooh, another Pelp Collector. Just get some more damage on board. And they're already at the 8. And they haven't ramped at all, so. They go Uro here just to gain the incidental life. Ooh, Stonecoil Serpent. So we can go ahead and play this to evolve our 1 Pelp Collector. Or no, both of them will evolve. This gets around a lot of their counter spells too, because I mean they're probably just playing Ether Gust. Perfect. Look at that. Ding 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 ding. It's almost lethal for just playing some weenies. Okay, that's fine. So we'll hit him for 5. Put him to 3. Which makes a lot of our stuff lethal. If we rip land, we'll be able to evolve both of our Pelp Collectors, make them lethal. If we draw land, it'll make all our cards lethal. If we draw non-land, we'll get to play it. Oh no. Solid play, opponent. Ugh. Questing Beast. Questing Beast. So We're almost certainly going to have to get 2 for 1 here. Ugh, that sucks. But that gives us the window to play a Questing Beast and win. Man, that sucks. But I think this is our only route to victory. And then we'll fight. So this is going to be x equals 1. And then we'll fight this creature. And then I don't know what. Berry, okay. So we really want to hit land here. Land and we win. Land and we win. Oh, I guess okay. They had untapped land, so they could have a plethora of things, but at least land gives us the ability to win. Come on, deck, one time. Oh man. Now we cannot win. There's the land, though. So he's gonna have to phase out this Questing Beast. But it has haste, so he's gonna need an answer on his turn right here. He's gonna get a bunch of looks at it. He's gonna get some looks. Come on, draw with the fairy. If they draw with the fairy, it means they don't have it. Oh, come on. Come on. Are we sneaking a win out? Are we sneaking the win? Come on. Yes. Yes, we got him. Oh, man. I did not think we were going to win that game. Wow, that was close. That was close. Oh, look at that. We're in Mythic. Oh, man, that's exciting. Wow. That's awesome. We got Mythic with that win. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, cool. I just love it. I mean, that's the best part about Magic is when stuff like that happens. Great. All right, let's go ahead and get in there for one more game, and we'll see. We'll see if we can 3-0 this. All right, gang. So we're back here in our final match of the day. Our first match as Mythic. Look at that, 90%. We're trying to get up to that 100% rank. Let's get up to that 100%. Oh man. It's actually the first time I've ever hit Mythic because I used to never really play Arena. I just draft, or I don't even think I really drafted. I just played random cards. All right. There's just one more step till we get on the Pro Tour. One more step. Here we go. Opponent goes first. Ugh, this hand looks bad. His hand looks bad. You know what? We're going to be playing against Teamer Adventures, and this is going to destroy their Lucky Clover. There we go. Calling it now. Oh, they're playing Mono Red. I guess we have Scavenging on it. Okay, cool. All right. Maybe we should have mulliganed this hand. It's okay, though. I'm going to take the Scavenging Ooze. There may have been merit to just conceding the game here because this is a little rough. Ooh, Lovestruck Beast. At least that's a play. At least we did something. Oh man, Chandra, get out of here. In your fiery sleeves, cultivate. Oh, this is reach and trample. Let's go ahead, slam the beast down. Poke him for 1. Poke him for 1. Oh, they got the dog with the armor on. That's cool. I wish I had a cool thing. Although I guess I don't really see a lot of people with this, so it's kind of cool. We have an eliminate coming down. You've been eliminated. All right, we have a nothing coming down. Nothing coming down. Bing, boom, bing, boom. Maybe I need to upgrade my avatar. It's been Sarah for a long time. All right, Uro. So that's actually... That's okay. Well, yeah, now it's really okay because... Oh, they haven't played the land for a turn yet, so... Oh, sweet. So we get to resolve this Vivian. We do not want to buff up our 1/1 because then the beast can't attack. So
We're fit enough to survive.
hit him for 8. 8 damage there. And I can't cast the Uro from the bin. This Harbinger is going to be pretty awesome.
Right in here.
Going to be great. Ooh. Oh, my kidneys hurt. Oh, I think I'm sitting on them wrong. Ugh. My insides are giving out. They're like, you got Mythic. Oh, no. Okay, good game, opponent.
And,
So,
and a rabbit.
we're going to go Pelt Collector into Harbinger. That, I mean, it was only a 3-for-1, I guess. Only. We could still come back from this. Especially with this Harbinger. Harbinger. I keep adding a second R in there, Harbinger, because then it's definitely not there. Harbinger.
Together, we will prevail.
You know what? It's now called Harbinger.
Yeah.
I denoted it, that name.
So, yeah, you can see it right in there.
We can play Gem Razor as just as a 4-mana 4/4, so it'll level up our Pelt Collector.
Harness the elements.
Okay, that's a good play.
Will envelop this world.
But I guess the Harbinger can hit them.
From battle
Sack, sack. And then if we can hit a questing beast. That is not a questing beast. So what do we want to do then? We definitely want to play this Gem Razor. And then we could put them at 5. Then they make 2 blockers, which is not good. But the Harbinger is going to draw us a card. Yeah, let's just go ahead and try and win the game. Okay, awesome. We can make a 1/1 with this. Yeah, like we could try and kill this Liliana, but we get to draw a card off the Harbinger. Oh man, look at that value.
want not.
Uro and Liliana. Yeah, this game's probably just over.
Where's the mother at?
It's probably just over. Alright, come on, Hexproof from Black. Keep us in this game. Oh wow, so this is like Sultai Planeswalkers. They're trying to be like, they're trying to go bigger than the other Sultai decks. Like maybe like not bigger, but like more powerful. I don't know. Let's see. I get to make a 3/3 from Nissa. They can play Uro from the bin. Oh, man, I might just scoop it up, wasting our time. But we get to draw a card, and we draw another card off of this. We're drawing 2 cards a turn. Maybe not. Maybe we're not dead.
Where you going?
Maybe we're not dead.
Who?
Ooh, look at that. Look at they got all 4. The squad's all here. This will make what, a 2/3? No. Ooh, they tucked. Return target another which is owner's hand. Oh, the token. Oh man, that's pretty solid. So we're only drawing 1 card a turn, as it turns out.
Behold, nature's true power.
I guess he like a questing beast here. Look at that. So let's go ahead and draw. See what we hit. We might just concede here. Yeah, we'll just pack it in. So, Sultai Planeswalkers. What do we want here?
What's this one?
They're probably going to be bringing in removal, so the Guile's fine. Ugin the Ineffable sounds great. I think 1 Henge is going to feel good. And then I think that's all we can fit in the deck. So let's go ahead and cut 2 Primal Mites, these Gem Razors, and we're good to go. Man, are we about to lose our first game of Mythic? We about to go down below 90%. This hand looks fine. Whatever. We'll play this for 1. We play for 1 or for 2? I think we'll play for 2 next turn. Because if they use removal on it, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. You put
That will be fine.
seed drive.
Ooh, Pel Collector.
This in.
So it looks like we're gonna save this Stonecoil Serpent then, because it'll level up after the Harbinger comes into play. Ether Gust would be pretty good by the opponent. So Harbinger, Hexproof Black, come on. No Ether Gust, 1 time. No Ether Gust. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. And next turn we can put the Arcbow on the Arcbow plus on the Harbinger. And then really the only way they can kill it is Extinction Event. Perfect. So, let's get the Vivian down. Buff up our Harbinger.
Tear it down.
And this will also make his trigger bigger because it looks at the top 6 cards now instead of 4. Ooh, Questing Beast. Ding, ding, ding. Got him. So even if they go like Nissa here, we have a lot of plays. I guess Brazen Borrower would be pretty good against this, but I don't know if they're playing that. They didn't have a game 1, so. And this Vivian can deal with their Planeswalkers too, so. We're looking pretty good here. We can slam down this Questing Beast. What do we got? Play a Nissa. I'd be cool with that. They play Nissa, they get to make a 3/3, and then that's about it. Awesome. Okay. Well, I guess, oh man, so their 3/3 can attack our Vivian. So. What can we do here? We can go Questing Beast. Definitely gonna go Questing Beast. And we can put 2 counters on Questing Beast to make it a 6/6. That means they have to block with the Overgrown Tomb. But either way, it's not really great because they can block with their Overgrown Tomb. Ooh, Heartless. Oh, great. Look at this. We're going to blow them out. Good game, opponent. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and attack them. Wow, look at that. That was great for us. And we get a trigger here. Let's just, in case they destroy our Questing Beast, we probably just want another one. That was great. Man, I would be so upset if I was on the other side of this board. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead and play Uro. Just concede, bro. End it. And you're shocking. What are we doing here? We got an Extinction Event? Nope.
I can help you no longer.
Alright, so this is just deal damage, right? Yeah. So we'll just deal the damage to that and attack. So everything seems fine here. Ram through. Is this something we want to deal with our Nissa tokens? It's instant as well. Do we want that over Primal Might? I think we do. We'll take those over Primal Might since they're instant. Anything else is kind of meh. All right, here we go. Maybe we will win our very first Mythic game. Our first hand was like kind of jank, so. Here we go. Come on, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Give me the heat. Give me that heat. There we go. 1 drop, 2 drop, Vivian. We just need to hit. We need to hit 2 lands in like the top 4 cards. Go Collector. We got some taxidermy that needs done. Come on, Pel Collector. Let's get that work. Let's get to work. So we do need to hit a 3rd land here. We need a 3rd land here to make this game competitive. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Don't do it to me now. But it's good. Scavenging Ooze is great because if they go to cast Uro, we have an answer for it. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. No whammies. Dang it. That's like the worst card we could have played. So this is an instant, so maybe we want to... No, let's just put more power on board. I wish there was like a pay all button. That'd make my life so much easier. Just pay all the mana. Solid play, opponent. Solid play. Oh, why do you tease me? Why do you tease me, deck? We'll go ahead and pass. We'll eat their Ritual Suit out of their bin in case they play Tameo. And then we have we have triple Vivian. So, man, I was hoping the deck would pull us through, but no. It said here's triple 4-mana Planeswalker. You take what I give. Oh, that's really good for our opponent. It's just that's such a huge swing. I mean, I guess we just play the Vivian, soak up some damage.
And listen to the sounds of the wild.
Submit 0. This way, if we do hit a creature, we can put 2 counters on it. They still have 5 cards in hand. Yeah, this is not gonna end well. If this was like a Garruk, maybe if we played Garruk, be a little bit better off here. If we had triple Garruk, I definitely would be happier. Ugh. Yeah. Well, our streak is over. We were crushing it, but not no more. Not no more. Oh, here we go. Scavenging Ooze. Okay. And let's go ahead and pass. Ram through is not going to do much either. Man, that Ritual Suit was back breaking, but sometimes they have it, sometimes they have it. Yeah, if they have removal, oh my goodness, dude, insult to injury. Ugh. Oh, wow. Okay. Casualties of war. No, dude, that wasn't a war. That was a beating. It just beat me to death. All right, let's go take a peek at the deck real quick. Overall, it was very good. Oh, did I just get a pack? All right, before we hit the... Here we go. Bingo. Come on. What do we want from here? Not that card. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck. Mono Green. So it was pretty solid. What do we got? Post-rotation, we lose, like, the whole deck. So yeah. There will be good green cards that you could replace stuff here, but you know, you lose Vivian's kind of like is very good. The Barkhide Troll's the solid 2 drops. Pel Collector. Pel Collector is like the best 1 drop. So, but other than that, I don't know. The deck is, you know, if you want to play for another month, it's solid. It's gonna be fun. It's good to grind the ladder with because it's quick, so you can keep winning and losing fast. But that is it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe. That way you get notified whenever we make new videos. So thanks for watching.